Thank you very much, Mr. President. I think something is wrong with my microphone.
Oh, yeah, it's working now. Thank you very much, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. My name is Olujim. Mr. President, I represent Ekiti South. And Mr. President, as you will remember, when this issue came out, not one person had a dissenting voice. Everyone that spoke on that day agreed with what the CBN was about to do. However, we were also skeptical of certain issues contained in the proposals. Number one, the details were not clear to any of us. And that is because in the system, people take each other for granted. If there had been consultation, wide consultation, we wouldn't be where we are today. People would have gotten to know what is required of them and what is required of the CBN. And this speaks to what we are all going through. There has to be consultation on major issues such as this. In the report, there is a clause that says massive consultation will be held between now and the 9th of January. Mr. President, that's only 2 weeks. And there is this festive period in between. How can you have a massive consultation in those 2 weeks? The timing is wrong. Again, Mr. President, the CBN approved POS operators and registered them and took monies from them, no matter how little. And now, those people can only do so little. It took so many people off the roads. It took all our unemployed graduates off the streets. Now, they're going to be thrown back with this policy if an amendment is not done. Mr. President, there's a big elephant in the room. Why is this happening during an election period? Why is it that it is coming now when we have an election just a little over a month ahead? There is a need to be flexible in what we are doing now so that this thing...
Do you want that flexibility because of the elections? Is it because of the elections you're making this plea, or because you believe that Nigerians are suffering? Which is it?
Nigerians are suffering. For instance, there's only how will the people in that bank be able to manage? And beyond it all, the election, how will we be able to control the logistics of taking people around, paying for transportation during the campaigns and the elections? There is something that is happening. We're just hoping.
Senator Olujim, I don't know more than you know, but from what we have seen and what we have read and what is contained in this report, this is an equal opportunity policy. It is not a policy that is targeted against one group against another or one party against another. It's equal opportunity. It affects everyone in equal measure, the last I checked. And then finally, before you sit down, let me just point this out. Whatever we do, let us not lose sight of this section 2D and 47 of the CBN Act. We made this law. It's an act of the National Assembly. If we wanted to give the National Assembly members the power to compel the CBN to sit down with us before monetary policies are decided, I'm sure we would have so provided. But as it is right now, we gave them the full independence, pursuant to these two sections of the CBN Act, to do just this. So we must not lose sight of that. And in any event, for purpose of consultation, they've already come out in the report. We have our committee on banking here. In the second recommendation, we're going to empower them to continue to interact and consult with CBN management. And in the first recommendation, even though we're yet to get there, they've already recommended flexibility. The only, and I think I can accept that. I mean, I'm comfortable with that. I'm sorry, yes, I'm comfortable with that. The only thing I'm not comfortable with is the idea of we fixing an amount. We don't have those powers, with all due respect. It is something that, excuse me, it is something that our committee headed by Obasani can work out with the CBN management. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.